going into the co-main event, which is the Women's Flyweight title bout between Valentina Shevchenko, the champ, taking on Talia Santos. But going into their last 3 fights, starting with Talia Santos, her last fight was against Joanne Wood, which she won by submission with a rear naked choke in round 1, and that was in November 2021. Before that, she fought Roxanne Modafferi, which she won by unanimous decision in September 2021. And before that, she fought Jillian Robertson, which she won by unanimous decision in December 2020. As for Valentina Shevchenko, her last fight was against Lauren Murphy, which she won by TKO with elbows in round 4. That was in September 2021. Before that, she fought Jessica Andrade, which she won by TKO, also with elbows, this time in round 2, in April 2021. And before that, she fought Jennifer Maia, which she won by unanimous decision, and that was in November 2020. All of those, obviously, title defenses. But, alrighty, so going into the numbers and stats, I'm going to do a little breakdown and prediction, but it's probably not going to be too long because I'm pretty sure a majority of all of us have the same prediction and outcome of this fight besides Talia's family and friends. Sorry, Talia. But yeah, regardless, let's get into the numbers. So coming into this fight, Talia will have a 1-inch height advantage with her being 5'6" and Valentina being 5'5", and will also have the 2-inch reach advantage. Valentina fights in southpaw and Talia fights in orthodox. When it comes to significant strikes, Talia lands about 3.7 strikes per minute with a 50% accuracy, and Valentina lands about 3.2 per minute with an accuracy of 52%. As for strikes absorbed, Talia takes about 2.2 significant strikes per minute with a defense of 63%, and Valentina takes about 1.9 per minute with a defense of 64%. In the grappling department, Talia averages just under 2.5 takedowns per 15 minutes with an accuracy of 86% of them being successful, and has an 88% takedown defense. Valentina, on the other hand, averages about 2.6 takedowns per 15 minutes with an accuracy of 64% of them being completed, and has a 77% takedown defense. As for submission attempts, Talia averages just over 1 per 15 minutes, and Valentina averages just under half a submission attempt per 15 minutes. And for those who may be confused with those numbers, since Valentina has a bunch of submissions on her record, these numbers are just UFC career stats. I believe Valentina has just 1 submission in her UFC career. But yeah, so going straight into it, going right into my prediction, as I said earlier, I'm not going to go way too far into this, as a lot of our predictions, I'm sure, are the same. To keep it pretty simple, the only way I see Talia winning this fight is, if she uses her size advantage, of course, and just be a complete bully and, try to wrap Valentina up for most of the fight and, just not give her a chance to strike on the outside. Talia is bigger, but, of course, that will also mean she will be slower. And Valentina is an amazing counter striker, where she will throw 2-3 strikes after dodging 1 shot from her opponent. And she will definitely have the speed advantage here. If Talia tries to just strike with her all night, then she will just get countered and battered all fight. As stated before, Talia has an 88% takedown accuracy and should look to implement that here if she looks to, stand a chance, honestly. If you watch the Valentina versus Jennifer Maia fight, we actually saw Maia win round 2 by getting the takedown and controlling the fight on the ground for a lot of that round. But she did proceed to lose every other moment of that fight. Talia, she needs to do the same thing here pretty much and do it every single round. Easier said than done. Valentina is, arguably the female GOAT, and for good reason. But as for Valentina, she just needs to be herself. There's not much to say to break down what I think she needs to do. Just strike from the outside, pick and pop her shots every minute and every moment she sees an opening in that fight, and just keep Talia, chasing combos after combos. And I wouldn't be surprised if she even finishes a couple combos with a takedown attempt herself. Unless she can get control of the situation right after the takedown and get in a crucifix position that she loves, then she could definitely end this by TKO like she has in her last couple fights. But honestly, I don't know if I could see her holding Talia down, with Talia's size. I can't see Valentina holding her down for that long. And Talia also has a very good takedown defense. So, as for my prediction, though, obviously, I just see Valentina having another easy night in the office. A lot of people, including myself, like to compare Talia to Amanda Nunes just based on build and size.
What you talking about, Willis?
Obviously, obviously not based off skill set or greatness, championship caliber, but just similar to just her build. So I kind of see this fight being pretty similar to Valentina versus Nunes too, just with Valentina doing much better and having a lot more offense here, and just doing much better, and obviously getting the win, because she did not win that second fight with Nunes, even though I think she did. Of course, anything can happen in the fight game, and Valentina definitely could get clipped like the best of them. I just think that Valentina's focus and motivation to stay on top of her game will outweigh anything Talia brings to the table, unfortunately. Well, unfortunately for her, at least. But yeah, so I'm going with Valentina by decision. But in all honesty, don't be surprised if Valentina pulls off a sneaky armbar or something. I would not be surprised there, kind of like she did against the now champion Juliana Pena. She's very sneaky. Sneaky.